Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. So here we have this particular asset, which is the Commonwealth Bank of Australia. So guys, let's look at it. I see there's a setup that's coming up and probably we might get something on it. So if you look at the monthly time frame, the trend is very bullish. Sorry for that. The trend is very bullish here. And we can see the market is pushing higher from this particular monthly. Demand is on here. From this particular monthly demand, and we're expanding to the upside. Now, if you've got the weekly time frame, we drop to the weekly time frame. Drop the weekly time frame, we can see after the market happened to hit the monthly demand, get the rally, correction, then the rally. Now we have a small correction. Probably I'm looking forward for another expansion to the upside. Now, if you look at this market also, there's this small opposing supply here. The price has hit, but despite the monthly, if you look at the trend, the monthly is pushing higher. So I'll still prefer to go bullish because this is the weekly demand here. The price is back into it and it's coming from that supply there. Because of the higher time frame, we continue pushing to the upside. Now we hit the daily time frame and you can see this where we get our demand here. On daily time frame. This is where we have the demand. So if you look at this market actually, there's that daily demand here for, let's say, higher time frame, trend continuation, rally correction, and we're going higher. So this is just something like correction, rally, then a correction, then you go to the upside, something like that. So here this is the level I want to trade. Now, if I look at this area, when I look at what you call, I look at my tools, I measure the world value of this particular asset here. We get to see something here. If you look at the value of CBA, we measure it against the dollar and also the interest rate. This is what we get. This is what we get here. One, you see we are undervalued. And every time we are undervalued against our valuation tools, we get the rally to the upside. We are undervalued here. The last time we were undervalued, let me show you. Go back, go through the valuation tools, a quick back test. You can see here, we undervalued and we got that buy to the upside. Again, here we were undervalued here. Got this here, undervalued, we went higher. And there's so many ways you can look at this when you're undervalued. Look at this area, you get the buy. We undervalued here. This is back in 2025. We were undervalued and got that smart, good rally to the upside and valued and to get the buy. And you can see, guys, you can even go back and see every time we're undervalued, you get the rally to the upside. So, yeah, so this is enough for me to say, we're undervalued and you get the buys. So our tools can call out these valuation zones here, undervalued, get the rally, we undervalued against the dollar, get the rally, and you're undervalued here. Again, you see, get the rally. And let me give you one more undervaluation. Look at this. We were undervalued here. Price went up for around 1, 2, 3, 4 days, dropped, and again, you see here, undervalued against the US Treasury bonds, and again, we get the rally. So look at the market currently here. We're undervalued, and this one is a good side. And let's see. I'm just look at the value of the last 10 days. The last 10 days. So here, let me see, around 15 days. What does it say? On 15 days, you can see now we're just getting undervalued there. We're heading there, and probably like half a month. So 15 days is more better. 15 days. This, in fact, there we see get a very nice point of value. We're undervalued and we're looking for the expansion to the upside. And again, if you look at this cycle focus here, look at the cycle focus, you can see we're looking forward for an expansion. This where the price is, and you can see the low comes in probably tomorrow, and you get the rally to the upside. So I'll do this, put it down, and you can see, look at that. The low is supposed to come in probably tomorrow, and we're getting that buy to the upside. So guys, looking at that, then this means that here we have a setup with the As, so we need just to position ourselves. This is how we do it. Stop loss is always 30% of the zone. That's how I take my trades on higher time frames. Like here, my stop is gonna be here. Okay, lock it up. Now I place my buy limit long position at this place. My stop goes lower here, and the target, I have to be aware there's this opposing supply here. This is an opposing supply that I have to watch out. I don't want to be ignorant. As much as we are in a bullish trend, this is a zone that I want to pay attention at. So here, this is what we get. And probably I'm going to target just around this area. And that's like almost 2R. But if, let's say, price comes to these areas and we are not overvalued yet, I might let the position run. But if it doesn't, I can get out with the 2R, and that's enough for me. So guys, this is a setup that I wanted to share. Have a great day. Let's see how it will play out. Remember, I shared earlier, Apple played out well. Apple played out well. Apple played out well. Look at Apple here. Apple, look at this. It played out well, and also it was undervalued. Look at the value of it. It was undervalued against the US Treasury bond, long term, 30 days. Long term. And this is what it means. So you don't have to die trading FX market in the morning every day. You see, you're undervalued and you got that rally buy to the upside. And this was like 3R, and that was a good trade. And now you are overvalued. Probably you might see it pushing lower. Those guys have a great week ahead.